In this video, I'm gonna go over a full day of eating for diabetics. I got your breakfast, lunch, and supper. It's easy, delicious. Let's go. Looking for one of the best breakfasts for pre-diabetics? These egg muffins for diabetics are perfect for your pre-diabetes meal prep. They taste delicious. They contain simple ingredients. And I want you to stay to the very end because I'm going to show you how to include this in your pre-diabetes plan and how it works for weight loss. Preheat your oven to 375 and grab your dry and liquid measuring cup. And yes, I do realize my drawer is a mess. We do need to start normalizing this, gang. I don't have matchy equipment. I use what works, and this has been with me for years, so it's going to be. And you know, if you want me to have matchy stuff, you can gladly mail it to me because baby, I ain't gonna buy if it works. The other thing is that I'm using a fork to stir. I'm not using some fancy whisk. Grab your muffin tins and your nonstick cooking spray. We just need 3 simple ingredients. You can get these at your local supermarket because, gang, I do not shop at the fancy store. We need to normalize shopping at Walmart more. Let's go for it. Go team Walmart. We have 4 eggs that we're going to use. They're a protein powerhouse, a package of your frozen broccoli, and then a package of your cheese. Now, I just talked about Walmart. You could tell that I got these at Kroger. Now, I love using this trick. I'm actually going to crack my eggs in the measuring cup. Why am I do this? Well, number one, I hate washing dishes, so I don't want to dirty an extra bowl. But really, this is going to help us pour out this egg and cheese mixture into our muffin tin so we don't make a mess because, you know, a messy kitchen is a great kitchen, but I don't like cleaning up mess either. So one of our eggs, so remember we're using 4 eggs in this recipe, 72 calories, 6 grams of protein, 5 grams of fat, and really no carbs. So yay for that. I am using a fork to whip these eggs. Now, I don't have fancy equipment. I keep things really simple, and I tell this exact advice to my patients. So if you're new here, hey, I'm Dietitian Shelly. My job is that I'm a dietitian. I see folks during the day. Mainly I see folks for weight loss, blood sugar control, and hormone balance. If that's you, you want to subscribe because I'm going to give you some fun tips and tricks to follow. To this, we are going to add a half a cup of our cheese, and yes, you can use any type of cheese. I'm using cheddar. If mozzarella's on sale, use that. It all works out great. So please don't feel like you have to use cheddar cheese, or if you want to ask, you can. I like cheddar. You might like mozzarella. Go ahead and grab that muffin tin, and I'm cutting the frozen broccoli open with our scissors. And one thing that I want you to do is put that broccoli down, spray that muffin tin with your nonstick cooking spray. This is very important. I don't own the silicone muffin cups. If you do, I'm very interested in purchasing this. I really want to buy only things that I need and work. So if they work for you, let me know when they're on sale at the Walmart. I'm gonna go and grab me some of those. I'm happy to hear your opinion. You're gonna fill up half of the muffin tin with your frozen broccoli. Of course, you could use different vegetables. Notice I am using the frozen chopped broccoli though. Pretty important because to have big broccoli florets in the muffin tin is going to be a little bit messy and it may not cook all the way. So that's super important to me. Now, a little trick, I am going to spray the top of this so that it doesn't, get any kind of burn, any kind of crisp. And we are going to cook this in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. While this is cooking, we're going to grab our meal prep items, which is our storage bags. And to get these out of the muffin tin, you could use a spatula. I was actually given this spatula as a gift. I think it was in my Christmas stocking one year, but you could use your plain old butter knife. These absolutely look great. Now remember, I cooked these for 15 to 20 minutes. The time's going to matter on how frozen your vegetables are. So give a little peek. It may take a little longer, may take a little bit of a shorter time. And I'm going to remove these from the oven, let them cool for a little bit, and I'm gonna cut them out with my spatula. Now, of course, you could put them in your storage bags. This video is about meal prep specifically for pre-diabetics. So I would encourage you to put 2 in your bag. Serving size is 2. You add to this a fiber. Now, in a past video, which I'm gonna link below, we talked about meal planning for a full day for a pre-diabetes plan. You're gonna wanna watch that because I talked about the importance of the combination of protein and fiber. And I would actually add another superfood protein to this, like your yogurt. This is a great breakfast. It's super simple. And if you want more menus, scroll in the description box. You can download our 7-day menu to help lower your blood sugar. And gang, I wish you well. I'm Dietitian Shelly. In today's video, we're prepping an easy, diabetic-friendly lunch for the week. Let's go. Grab those Mission Carb Balance wraps, tomato, basil, and yes, I did get this at Kroger, mozzarella cheese, and of course, that rotisserie chicken. Start by slicing that tomato. Now, gang, I just want you to slice it thin. Don't panic about it being even. Well, I would love to say make it even, and I would love to say let's do some awesome knife skills. Don't cut off your finger and just slice it thin. Now, you're going to go ahead and take that basil and you're going to chop that up as well. But again, we're not focusing on knife skills. We're focusing on how to keep this easy, how to keep this quick without slicing our fingers up. So lay out your wrap. Y'all know I adore the Mission Carb Balance wraps. These are a staple in my clinic. And if you're new here, hey, what's going on? My name is Dietitian Shelly. I spend my days counseling folks with diabetes, prediabetes, and for weight loss, as well as some food allergies and some GI issues. So we cover it all. In my clinic at night, I kind of develop some easy recipes that my clients love and that I'm here to share with you all. So if you're new here, I want you to go ahead and subscribe. Make sure to download my menu in the description box, but you can see that I'm layering the tomatoes and the basil. Please remember, fiber is that weight loss winner. My goal is for you all to have 30 grams of fiber higher a day. It keeps us full. It just has these awesome benefits. I'm going to go ahead and link my menu below that I want you to download. It is free. It's going to show you how to get that fiber in. And of course, it's going to show you how to get that protein in. I love 90 grams of protein or higher in a day. That also keeps us full, keeps our blood sugar stable. You're going to want to get my tips and tricks in that menu, but we're cooking right now. So go ahead and have that saucepan on the stove at medium heat. You're going to spray it with non-stick cooking spray. Be sure to use olive oil base. Of course, you could use an avocado base. You're going to lay that wrap in your pan. I personally cook it about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. This depends the temperature that you have it at. So be careful. Do a little cheat check, as I like to say, because I don't want you to burn anything. So just check it out. I mean, it's okay. It's just you in the kitchen. This does not have to be beautiful. It does not have to be fancy. And then you're going to go ahead and flip it. Now, a little trick I use is I spray the top of that wrap with that non-stick cooking spray. This wrap is loaded with fiber. It's loaded with protein. It's great to meal prep for the week. Go ahead and make 3 to 5 at a time. Gang, if you're new here, I'm Dietitian Shelly. If not, hey, how's it going? I'm so glad you're here, and I want you to subscribe. Okay, gang, I love these meatballs. I found them over at the Kroger. I'm sure they're at Walmart and Albertsons. They're an Italian-style meatball, but they are crazy gluten-free. Now, I'm adding about, I think it's about a half cup of water to my saucepan over medium heat. Don't worry, it will cook off. It's not gonna make your sauce runny or disgusting. And we're gonna add our meatballs one by one to our pan. Y'all, this is so good. These meatballs are gluten-free. Now, you notice these guys are raw, right? So we're gonna have to cook this a little bit longer, probably in about that 20-minute time range. Now, there's a couple of pre-cooked meatballs you could do that are gluten-free, that are diabetic friendly, because remember, a lot of times when they do add gluten, it's wheat, it's gonna increase the carbs. So do a double check of that carb count. I do believe that Cooked Perfect has some gluten-free meatballs that are absolutely scrumptiously delicious that you can find in your freezer section. But please, gang, do me a favor and look at that nutrition label, because you don't wanna boo-boo on your carbs with these meatballs. So now that these are all in there, you can see I made a huge mistake and I forgot to grab the lid. So I'm like Goldilocks over here digging for some lids that'll fit. Is that one a little too big? Let me find one that's a little small. Well, I'm still looking. Well, gang, just put a lid on there because I don't want that water to splash around, and we want it to cook, again, 20 minutes. Okay, those meatballs are no longer pink, and it is absolutely time to add the magic sauce, which is our Rayo's. Half a cup coming in at 6 grams of carbs and 1 gram of fiber. Gang, it's so important to look at those labels, and I'm here to tell you that this Rayo's doesn't taste like that Walden Farms garbage that we were taught to eat in the 1980s. And you see that I am lowering my heat. It's bubbling. I don't know why, because I'm wearing a black shirt, so it's not like it's gonna matter. You're gonna put that jar to the side. And then here's our other magic, which is our goat cheese. But I'm really panicking because I think my black shirt's gonna get some sauce. So let me find that lid. Oh, this is the secret ingredient that's gonna turn this into a fat burning pasta sauce. And it is our goat cheese. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 8 ounces of goat cheese. I'm really only asking that you use 4, but wait a minute. I'm trying to find out how to open it. Do I use the scissors? I know y'all have been through this, so let me know sometimes if you get confused on opening up these packages of cheese. Comment below, confused, just to mess up the YouTube algorithm. But goat cheese we love. On a serious note, goat cheese has MCT in it. And what happens is it helps give us the feeling of fullness. So goat cheese does an amazing job of keeping us full, and it's an easy digested cheese because it does come from the goat. And we have to remember the fat in this cheese, the protein in this cheese, it is the combination that gives us the feeling of fullness. And they find that goat cheese has this more than our cow's cheese. Now, you can see I'm in a little situation. It kind of turned into a hot mess that I'm using the knife. So I'm gonna go and get a butter knife. Okay, yeah, using the butter knife's not, it's not really helping. Look, gang, I'm a messy cook. I tell folks the messiest kitchens are the best kitchens, but I have to get back to the fat burning potential of this goat cheese. MCT, those medium chain triglycerides. There's so much wonderful things in our body, and everybody thinks of MCT as in coconut. I want you to get that out of your head. I want you to add goat cheese to your diet. It's absolutely delicious. It is such an amazing neutral flavor. It really goes great in both savory and in sweet dishes. All I'm doing is I'm really kind of just cutting it very messily with my butter knife. We're adding it in there. We're gonna put the lid back on and we're gonna cook it for about 10 minutes on low heat. I am so excited. It's time to serve this delicious fat burning sauce. Look at it bubbling, y'all. I wanna let y'all know when I was cooking this and Snapped was on in the background, one of my favorite shows. So I'm just serving this over my egg noodles. I'll link below that recipe. I made it last week for you all with only 2 ingredients. Not those disgusting zucchini noodles. You know how much I despise those. And look at that. If you want more low carb recipes with lots of laughter, be sure to subscribe to our channel. If you love this recipe, give it a like. Thanks, gang.